Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we check in the latest at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall and we learn what new accomplishments the Chamber of Commerce is bringing to Venice, plus a visit from some furry friends up for adoption. Performing Arts Hall is celebrating its 50th anniversary season with some big name performers. And here to tell us all about it is Executive Director Mary Benzel. We were just talking how quickly the time goes.
Oh my gosh, time flies.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
So, lots going on.
Lots going on.
Where to start?
Well, it's the 50th anniversary, and whoever thought 50 years ago,
you know,
and I've only been there 12, but I feel like I've been there all 50, you know. But we were really excited that we were able to get this super group, Il Divo, to finally come to the Van Wezel. And we worked and worked and worked to find something for January 5th, which is the actual 50th anniversary of the hall. And so they're this super group that Simon Cowell put together years and years ago. And they have, I think, over 100 platinum albums and gold albums. And they transcend pop and opera, and they're from all over the world. And it's going to be a fabulous evening of music and fun. And it's their tour that this year is called Timeless. And it's January 5th, and it's a Sunday night, and we start at 7. And then afterwards, we're going to have a big cake and some sort of libation, you know, hopefully of a really strong nature. And, you know, celebrate the Van Wezel, which I love.
Do you still have tickets for that?
Well, we haven't gone on sale yet, so yes. You know,
well,
actually, I have to take that back because we went on sale last week. You know, it's always, we tape this, and but I'm sure there'll still be some seats right now.
All right. Well, I would like some seats to that, so I'm going to have to chat with you after about that.
Oh, it's and these guys are so good looking. It is, you know, I can't wait because I've been chasing them for years to try to get them.
All right,
then so that's one of the shows.
If it's one of your picks, then it's got to be fabulous.
Absolutely, so. and then of course we're bringing back after about 3 or 4 years Steve Martin and Martin Short, and you know, Martin and Martin are so funny.
Yes, they are.
And I mean, you know, I ran into Martin Short the last time he was here, and he was down downstairs, and he had on a nude-colored onesie that he'd drawn all sorts of things on.
Oh my gosh!
And he was like, "Is this funny?" And I said, "Look, you just smile at me, and it's funny." And they're coming, and then of course we have one of the greatest entertainers, a national treasure, Tony Bennett, is coming back.
Seen him as well.
Yes, and I was just in San Francisco this year, and so I was out there singing on the the San Francisco Wharf, and so Tony's coming back, and he always sells out, so make sure you get tickets for that, and that's in December. And then another favorite of mine is Kristen Chenoweth. She is like a little sprite. I mean, she was the original Glinda from Wicked, and and her show this year is called For the Girls. So get all your girlfriends and come out to this show because Kristen, I've met her a couple of times and had some meaningful conversations, and she's just a doll. But when I put my hand around her, it was like, you know, you're afraid she's going to break.
Oh my gosh.
So,
yeah.
And then, of course, we go into a lot of holiday shows.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy the holidays?
Yes. Oh my gosh, of course.
Yeah. So we have this year Dave Koz. We have Cirque Dreams Holidays. We have 2 shows of that. You know, we have the 10 Tenors Home for the Holiday Tour. Celtic Angels Christmas, Salute to Vienna, which is an annual.
How do you keep track of all
I don't. I have a little note, and I'm, you know, and I should have looked at them, but I think I pretty much mentioned them.
Okay.
And then another great star that's coming is Mandy Patinkin, which is somebody that we haven't had in a long time. And Mandy's wrapping up his Homeland big series, but he was first a big star on Broadway, so I'm really happy for that. And then in November, we have a show I'm really excited about. It's called Latin History for Morons, and it's John Leguizamo. And John's won the Tony, he's won the Emmy, and he's very funny. He does all these one-man shows. And I was talking to him, and he was like, well, you know, I was trying to help my son do a book report on, you know, what it's like for Latin heroes in history. And he said, between the Mayans and Pitbull, I couldn't find anybody. And so he put together this show to try to help everybody along, you know, and so that's you know, one of the ones I'm really looking forward to. And of course, You know I'm a Broadway fan, and of course this year we have Come From Away that's won all the awards.
Saw that. You have to. Everybody has to see that.
You do.
It's amazing.
And then
there's 12 performers.
Oh yeah, it's just fantastic. And then there's Les Mis and Book of Mormon and Waitress and Beautiful, the Carole King story, and American in Paris and Margaritaville. So we have all those Broadway shows.
You did a great job this year. You always do.
Yeah, and then we have Terry Fader coming, who was the first American Idol, not the American Idol, he won the first talent show, you know, and he is a ventriloquist, and he's going to be in April. Originally, he was coming in February, but that got moved.
We're going to have you back to talk more
because we
about
have
what's
all
going
sorts
on.
of stuff like that.
Yes, but focusing on what's coming up before the holidays and everything, how can folks get tickets?
Yeah,
for
tickets.
I know you've got your book here.
Yeah,
too.
I do. We have our wonderful brochure that went out, and you can call us at 953-3368. And hopefully you get through, because we've been having some phone issues. But if not, go onto the internet and go to vanwezel.org.
The official site.
The official site, because you don't want to have to pay an extra price.
Right.
So the official site, vanwezel.org, and it'll say official. Or Facebook or Instagram. You can follow us on any of these platforms. And we also recommend to people join our e-club, because there are 2 amazing, fantastic shows that are not in this book because they're not confirmed yet. And if you're in the e-club, you're going to get to buy tickets before they go on sale.
Everybody
and on
sees
these
it.
2 shows, they will be instant sellouts. So become a Van Wezel insider.
Okay. All right. That's the big news today. And 50 years, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for being here.
I'm so excited.
Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we check in with the Chamber helping businesses grow in the Venice community. The Venice Area Chamber of Commerce has an incredible year of accomplishments. And joining us now with more is President Kathy Lehner and Chair of the Board, Victoria Stoltz. Is that correct, dear?
Yes.
Okay, good. I like to get everybody's name correct. So,
Yes,
all right,
perfect.
that's a good start. So you're finishing up your first year of initiatives. And what do you feel is your biggest accomplishments?
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just 18 months into the job. So starting and bringing new things to the table for the Venice Area Chamber of Commerce, we have Women Empowering Women. It's an awesome one-day event that we hold in October, this year, November.
Excellent.
And
okay, so that's coming up. Good.
It is
okay.
November 1st. And we have 6 fabulous panelists. What we did was, it's tough to be in business. It's tough to have someone to look up to. How did you do it? How can I do it? And that's what we brought to Women Empowering Women. So it was fabulous last year. This year we're counting on it to be even better.
So can people that live outside the Venice area come to this, or do you have to be a member of the chamber?
It's open to, we call them future members.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone could be a future member, so they can come right now on our website, venicechamber.com. You can go on. It's $100 now for chamber members. Future members, it is $125. And then after November 1st, October 1st, sorry, because it is November 1st. After October 1st, it will go to $125 and $150.
Okay. So
But it does include a continental breakfast and lunch, and like I said, we have the CEOs of both Venice Regional Hospital, and Sarasota Memorial Hospital. So we have Karen Fordham, Sharon Rosh. We have Ray Dowling, who's in charge of the area for FPL. So we have powerful women, no pun intended.
Okay.
And we have 3 other speakers standalone. We have Gretchen Bauer, who has Be Swanky. The purse is made right here in Sarasota.
I like it.
Yes. We have Barbara Martinez, who's a former FBI agent. What little girl wakes up one morning and says, I'm going to be an FBI agent?
Right.
So this woman is incredible. So to hear her story, it'll be a fabulous day. And we have MK Mueller coming back this year. And in fact, WOO, we call it WOO because it was fun, Women Empowering Women. MK, I actually got a job with the hospital because of speaking at our event. So great things happened at that event.
So something
very
to keep
proud.
in mind. Now,
Absolutely.
what other flagship events do you offer for the community?
Oh, we have several amazing flagship opportunities. Our big event of the year is Business of the Year Awards, and that's held in May, which is Small Business Month. and we celebrate our members. And we've changed the categories this past year and included a new category called Employee of the Year. And the first Employee of the Year award went to Charlie Terry with Aquatech Pool. So that was very exciting. And then we have our annual golf outing, which is our only fundraiser for the year. And that is typically held in end of April, May timeframe. And we have over 250 participants in that golf outing. A big one. And it is just a great event for our members, and they really enjoy it. We also have the Business Showcase, which we've recently rebranded. And this allows our businesses to really shine a spotlight on their business and their products. And it's for the entire community to come see those businesses. And that's being held on October 4th and 5th at the Venice Community Center.
Okay, so that's coming right up.
Yes.
So you're always adding new programs.
You would think in the summertime it would be slow, but no. Businesses are always, you know, you have to be that next step ahead. So we always have something going.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you've done some renovations. You're updating just inside at this point, correct? For the chamber.
Physically inside.
Yes.
But from a programming,
Yes.
inside and out. So do you want to take the inside?
Sure, absolutely. So we've transformed our lobby and staff area this year, and spearheading that project was J2 Solutions, along with several other members of ours, such as Cranenberg Painting, Montgomery Carpet, Sunshine Electric, and Heritage Glass. And it's really transformed, and now we have Visit Sarasota County in our lobby, so we are truly a visitor center.
That's
Yes.
excellent.
Yes, we were getting over 15,000 people a year walking through our doors, and that's going to increase tremendously now that we're a true visitor center.
Okay, and how about outside?
Or from within, from our programs, from our Leadership Venice program. We started that this year. It was our first year. We had a sold-out class. In fact, she already has people putting in their cards for next year, which is wonderful. And from that, we brought a program to the community that they can have a quick immersion into what Venice is all about, what the Venice area is all about. It's going to be over 7 weeks at a lunch. That's open to everybody, the whole community.
That's lovely. That's because somebody, when they move into the community, they need to know where everything is. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Now, where can potential
future members
go to find you?
To our website, venicechamber.com. And we're open to everybody. Do you know we have 24 volunteers that sit at our front desk too and welcome folks into the area.
And answer phones.
Yes.
That's great.
Yep.
Thank you both for being here, and good luck with all of your upcoming events.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Next on Suncoast FYI, we learn what's new at Nate's Honor Animal Rescue. Nate's Honor Animal Rescue does incredible work for local animals in need, and they have some exciting upcoming plans. And here to tell us more is the Director of Development, Rob Oglesby, and
this is Rizzo.
Rizzo.
His brother Dinizio's over there.
Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Oh.
He's very uncomfortable.
Oh. You were saying they were in quarantine for a couple weeks.
Right. If a dog comes in with no vaccines, they have to go into quarantine to make sure they don't break with illness or get anybody else sick.
Okay. And you said today's their
day up, and so they'll be available for adoption after today. And I'm sure they won't last long.
And he's just loving you.
Yeah,
He's
they're
just
3 months old.
Loving this attention.
He's a big boy.
Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So, I'm sorry, Rob. So what's going on at Nate's?
Well, thanks for asking. We're doing an $8 million expansion. We're going to add a vet clinic that'll be low cost for the public out in the east area. There's not one out there now. And a training center. So our whole purpose is to keep animals in their homes instead of going to the shelters.
Now, I know one of the things that you did, because I looked on your website, if people are struggling, you help them with food, local food banks?
We have a food bank. Again, we don't have a training now, but a lot of the reasons people would want to surrender a dog would be behavioral issues, or I'm not being able to house train them. So we'll have the training. Anybody that adopts from us, they'll get a free training session, and then again the low low-cost vaccine clinic. It's self-serving though, because we get to see the dogs come back.
Yeah, well, there you go. You know, and how could you not want to see these guys come back? So, how did you come to find these two little guys?
These two guys came from outside of Gainesville, Florida. There's a small rural shelter north of it, and you know, they only have so much space, and so they asked if we could help, and we do. We pull as much as we can.
Okay, how many dogs do you currently have?
We usually have about 120 dogs and 120 cats at a time, and we do about 2,500 adoptions a year.
Okay. Now you have several locations. I know Cooper's Hill,
Cooper Creek,
yeah, is the one I typically see.
That's a storefront where we just have cats and kittens.
Okay, all right. So where's your other locations?
We also have cats at Petco at Cattleman. They're a really good, they leave space for us so we can have cats there for adoption.
Okay.
And we have 8 acres on Lorraine Road between 70 and 64 out in Lakewood Ranch.
Okay, and what are the hours there if somebody wants to come out?
11 to 4, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Okay.
And that's where we're expanding.
Okay, do people need to call and make an appointment
Nope,
to
they
come
just
out?
come on in and we
out?
tour them through and find a new family member.
Okay, so what's your expansion? Tell us a little bit about that, because it's huge.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 5 phases. We're starting now, actually, moving things around. We should be breaking ground any minute, and we should be going vertical in December 1st.
Okay, so you have half of the funds raised. You're halfway to 8 million.
We're
You have
halfway
about
to
4.
8 million, and we have an anonymous donor that'll match dollar for dollar anything we raise.
Oh, good.
So we're 2 million away from hitting the next 4.
Okay, well, I donated this morning.
Well,
so
thank you.
You're welcome.
It was doubled.
Oh, well, that's great. That's so great to hear that. I love it. I love it. Yes, because I put where it could be best used. So
Yes, perfect.
obviously towards that. So everybody out there, if you just gave a little bit, it makes a lot
It all
of
adds up.
difference.
Well, that's basically, we live off of a bunch of $25 donations.
There you go.
So that's how nonprofits, at least our nonprofit works. A bunch of people with a little bit of money helping out.
Great, great. So you'll be going vertical. When do you expect the new facility to be finished?
1 year from start. So next year at about November,
Okay,
we should be completed.
okay.
We have $1 million worth of site work, so we won't flood
Yes,
again.
Right. Yes, it said you're going to go, the grade's going to go up like 18 inches.
Yeah.
So
Foot and a
that-
half raising everything, and
Yeah.
we'll have underground drainage
Yeah.
because we flood whenever it rains.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're going to build something new, build
Yep, it's going to be right. Yep.
So back to the puppies,
Yep.
unless you'd like to say something else about the expansion.
No, we're very excited about moving forward.
Yep.
It's been a long time coming, and it's going to be really nice when we're done. So
Yep,
people
yep.
should come and see it.
It'll be good for everybody. So how many lives do you save every year?
We have between 24 and 2,500 this year.
By people adopting?
All adopting.
Fostering? Do you do
All
fostering?
adopting.
All
That's how many we've
adopting.
adopted. And then, and then every time we save a dog, it makes room for another dog to be saved because they have room in their shelters to hold them then.
Okay. So if people see dogs, cats that look like they're in need of help, can they bring them to you?
What we do in both the counties is they need to go to the county first
Okay.
for stray hold. That way the owners have time to find them.
Okay.
And then most of the counties are 5 days. After 5 days, they then are available to the rescues.
Okay. All right. I just love this guy. So you said when they leave, you get to see them again because you have continuing
Well, when we
care?
have, well, yes, the continued care program is for people that have animals and what happens if something happens to them.
Okay.
Like putting us in their will.
Oh,
A lot of people don't plan for if something happens to them.
Sure.
So their family comes from up north and all of a sudden I have this dog or cat I have to get rid of.
Sure.
Help. So we're asking people to arrange up front what's going to happen to your family member.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. It's good that people think ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Well, I won't say anything about that, but yes, that's a wonderful thing. You keep everybody else in your will and your prayers, but these little guys need it too.
Yeah, they need to be taken care of. So they tell us as much as they can about their animals, so it's an easy transition.
Okay. So where can people go? Where would be the best place to go, Rob, to donate?
HonorAnimalRescue.org, and there's a big donate button. And then they can decide where the money would go.
Okay. Can they specify that? Because I didn't see it.
Yes, there's a drop-down box that specifies whether it's medical fund or capital campaign,
Okay. All right.
and they can do it in honor of somebody.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you for bringing these adorable little
Thanks for having us.
Enjoy with us, yes.
He's very stressed.
He is. Okay.
Is he asleep?
Take him. Yeah, he is asleep. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you for having me.
After the break, we hear about some exciting Suncoast events happening this weekend. Coming up this weekend, check out the Sarasota Bradenton Fall Home Show. Get new ideas and advice for your home from home improvement experts. The event is happening all weekend at the Robarts Arena. Admission is $10 with free parking. Plus, the Braden River Bluegrass Festival. Enjoy live bluegrass music from local bands, along with vendors, food, and more. The festival is happening this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Linger Lodge Restaurant in Bradenton. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.